Bonjour, ladies and gentlemen. Today I'm gonna be bringing you Assassin's Creed Unity, my review for the game, because Assassin's Creed Syndicate was announced yesterday, and I feel it's time to share my opinion on the last editions of the AC franchise, which I am a pretty big fan of, and I want to share my opinion on how I felt Unity was. So let's get to it. So, Assassin's Creed Unity was the first true next gen game for the Assassin's Creed franchise, as it was exclusive to PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. And I played it on PlayStation 4 because that's the system I own, which is better. Haha. So in this game, there are a lot of technical difficulties for a lot of people, which created a lot of controversy and a lot of hate immediately towards Ubisoft and the Assassin's Creed franchise. But luckily for me, I didn't experience any of those technical difficulties, so I got to enjoy the game normally. But I will say the game was not as good as I hoped for anyways. Assassin's Creed Unity has gorgeous graphics and a new upgrading system for the gameplay and the sword fighting, but I will say that the story is very weak for the AC universe. And the main protagonist, Arno, is cool, but he's not as exciting to watch and play as our former assassins that we've seen in the franchise, such as Edward Kenway or Ezio. But I think he's better than Connor. But he's not as exciting and fun to play as, where I didn't care that much for his story as I would hope for, giving the deep storyline of the French Revolution, which is where this game takes place. And speaking of where it takes place, the map of Paris is humongous, but it's all one location, and that's disappointing considering how big the map was for the previous games of AC Rogue and AC Black Flag. So that's something that I hope Assassin's Creed Syndicate will improve on when it comes out later this year. But that was one thing I didn't like about the game, the map and the setting. It was gorgeous, though, I will say, but it's too small and too cluttered. So this game also introduced co-op in the story for the first time, and that was fun. It was fun doing missions with a co-op partner. That's something that I really enjoyed, because it's fun to synchronize and attack somebody when it actually makes a difference for the storyline. They're side quests, but they're still part of the story. So, speaking of the other characters, I did like the girl. I forgot her name, but she was an exciting character. She was probably my favorite character in the game, even though I forgot her name. But it's been a while since I played it. But she's cool. I really liked how you can customize Arno's robes to look however you want. And towards the end of the game, you get a really amazing AC costume. And you get to play old costumes as well from unlocking the content. But that's only after the game for however you want to customize Arno. That's a really big plus for AC Unity, the customization. And the gameplay gets harder, I will say, because the enemies actually block and they fight back extremely harder than they have before, which is why you got to upgrade your weapons, your swords. You don't really use your hidden blade as much as you do in the other games, especially going mano a mano. You just basically use the blades to assassinate people from behind, from a jump. You don't use them in combat once you engage the enemy. I do think that some of the best missions in this game were towards the end, as they are in most Assassin's Creed games. But the ending result in the story is pretty flat and disappointing, and it's not what you'd expect from a next-gen game in the Assassin's Creed franchise. I hope you get something bigger and better in Syndicate, but I doubt it, to be honest. But it still will be a good game, just like Assassin's Creed Unity is. So Assassin's Creed Unity has gorgeous graphics and a great customization system, but it has a weak story and a weak character, in my opinion. So that's where I balance out the score for Assassin's Creed Unity being a 7.5 for me. It's still a good game, but definitely one of the weakest in the series, and I hope Assassin's Creed Syndicate fix the mistakes that were in AC Unity. I hope you like this review, and thanks for watching. Still an Assassin's Creed fan. Bye.